Right, hang on. Just let me get comfy so I can do... I might as well actually do a weld that I'm actually going to use.
It all started working on a series in my dad's shed. I followed my dreams and joined the Marines, serving in Afghanistan. Defenders were always part of me. So here we are, building custom machines with my awesome team in Shropshire. We are Maker.
Hi guys, welcome to the channel. I'm not Dave, because he's off sick, but here's what we've been up to in his absence.
Right guys, so this week we've got a 2013, late 13, 2.2 TDCI 90. The bloke's just had it, or had it a few weeks ago, and he's brought it in for us for a bit of a refresh. Give us a budget of about-ish 10 grand to do whatever we needed to do. So we started off by going through it front to back. Doing that has found quite a lot of stuff that was already wrong with it, and then he's added some bits on that he wanted fettling along the way. I'm old and decrepit, I don't like kneeling down. Right, so one of the first things the bloke who brought it didn't like is it adds, instead of these coloured lenses, it adds smoked darker colour on to go with the theme of the car for the last bloke who owned it. So we took them off, put clear ones on. We've put a set of these lovely new pressed steel vintage headlight surrounds on. We've changed these laser lights. These were already fitted to the car, but they were wired up in not the way the bloke who wanted it car it was wiring up. So we've redone the wiring on them so they work how we wanted. All these little bits of metal here, anything that's metal basically that's alley, we've took off, had it blasted, repowder coated, fitted back together with stainless fixings. The same with the headlights around, the checker plate on top of the wings. If you come round the side here, the checker plate down the sills, it's all been off, cleaned between. You'll probably notice it's pretty shiny. We've completely cleaned it, fully mopped and polished the car front to back, and it's come up pretty well considering it's a, what, 8-year-old, 70-odd thousand mile car. Underneath the car now, you can obviously see these brand new Cooper STT Pros. I think these are 265, 75, 16, which is a very good size for everything. We've put a set of boost alloys on it because you'd had some other ones that the bloke didn't like on. When we serviced it, we noticed that these trackward ends had playing. So we've took those off, we've replaced the bars, front and rear, with Sumo bars from Gwyn Lewis, which are stainless steel, and then forward trackward ends. A Bilstein steering damper, which is hidden away up here behind this steering guard. We've put a new drop arm on the steering box. We've fully serviced it obviously, so we've changed the engine oil and filter, the fuel filter, the air filter, the diff oils, the transfer box oil, the gearbox oil. We've greased the props, we've checked the swivels for any play, topped them up if they've needed it. While we were there, we've chucked a set of back brake pads in it because they were knackered. We've noticed that the transfer box up here had a pretty bad leak on it when we did it, and it, under inspection, turned out to be the intermediate shaft in the middle of the transfer box, which is hidden away up there and makes oil run down the back of this. So we've took the transfer box off, changed the output shaft because when we took the transfer box off, it was worn pretty bad, which I showed you in the other videos. We've put an LOF solid shaft in, which is a good upgrade. And then we've put a low mileage, good second-hand transfer box in it that we had from a car. We've put this exhaust on while it was here, which is obviously a lot better. The old one was rotten and crap, so we've got rid of the main box in the back, put this little one on. We've put some new Fox shock absorbers all round because they were worn. We've put our heavy-duty upgraded sport anti-roll bar on the rear with Super Pro bushes and new drop links. Then finally at the back, we've had this NAS step up the rear. We've painted the rear cross member up gloss black because it looked all old and tatty. We've put these lovely little rigid spotlights on the back here, and we've linked them in with the reverse light. So obviously when he puts it in reverse at night, he can see what he's doing. So that's about a wrap really. I'd say around about 10 grand. We've given it a really, really good once over. And it's had the full maker treatment, and hopefully we'll see it back soon for a BMW or an LS in it.
We're building here a 200 TDI for the US market. This car is a left-hand drive, so it will be more easy for them to drive it there. We completely overhauled the engine. We fit to this engine a stainless steel exhaust. If you can see here. At the moment I'm fitting the prop shaft. Everything is new, so it will be nice. The chassis was sandblasted and painted, and over for the next 3 weeks we're gonna put this back together, ready to go.
The customer with this one, he wanted some bucket type seats in the back with harnesses, but as with normal seat belts, you have your points down here that they pick up off, but with the bucket seats and harnesses that he's wanting, the harnesses come through the top. So we can't just bolt them down to the bottom, because if he has a crash, the load will pull down on the top of the seat and pull down on his shoulders. So what we're having to do in here is make a frame and a load of brackets so he can have his harness coming out either parallel or down to a maximum of 10 degrees. So we'll do a bar across here, a bar up there for the harness bar, and then diagonals going back to solve the problem that we're faced with.
Right guys, thanks for watching. It's another week done. Make sure you like and comment, and we'll see you next time.